I am so excited to do this video. I'm talking fast because I want to hurry up and get it out. Okay, listen. I was just listening. I came across a video on TikTok by a guy named Bashar. Okay, phenomenal guy. He normally have his eyes closed. Okay, so it was a young lady who had, I guess, called in, and she was pretty much she was like she wanted to do videos on TikTok, right? And she was like, but she's afraid to do the videos. And he was like, why? And she was like, because the fear of being perceived, right? And he said to her, he was like, you're being selfish. Honey, okay, you being selfish. Let me tell you something. The thing that you was created to do is not for you. God damn it. Okay. It's not for you. It never was for you. It is for other people. Okay? By me making these videos. I love these videos, by the way. Can't you tell? I absolutely love them. Okay? As I make the videos, I am growing, but I am also sharing. You have to get over the fear of, oh, well, I don't want to be seen because they're going to perceive whatever. Honey, let me tell you something. People not even thinking, okay? They not thinking. If they was thinking, they would be very surprised at some of the stuff that they say. I told you guys I did a video, okay, before. And this young lady, she said to me in a comment, she said, so? She said, who cares? And I sent her a heart because, honey, she needed it. And you want to know what she said back? She said, oh my goodness, I must be was really in a bad mood. I don't know why I said that. They're not thinking. So if you're stopping your life, and let me read this to you, okay? Let me just read this because I said I should have put this in the last video, but let me just read this, okay? Oh, the universe is working, honey. Science has now confirmed that philosophers, mystics, and other intuitive people have long declared every human being has been literally engineered for success by his creator. Every human being has access to a power greater than himself. This means you. As Emerson said, there are no great and no small. If you were engineered for success and happiness, then the old picture of yourself as unworthy of unhappiness, a person who was meant to feel must be in error. Okay, it's wrong, honey. Okay, read this chapter through at least 3 times per week for the first 21 days. Study it and digest it. Look for examples in your experiences and experiences of your friends that illustrate the creative mechanism in action. Memorize the following basics principles by which your success mechanism operates. You do not need to be an electronic engineer or a physicist to operate your own servo mechanism any more than you have to be able to engineer an automobile in order to drive one or become an electrical engineer in order to turn on the light in your room. You do not need to be familiar with the following concepts. However, because when you have memorized them, they will throw new light on what is to follow. Your built-in success mechanism must have a goal or target. Honey, like Zig Ziglar said, my main man. Okay, Zig Ziglar. How you gonna hit a target you can't goddamn see? Okay? All right. This goal or target must be conceived of as already in existence. Now, either in actual or potential form, it operates by either steering you to a goal already in existence or discovering something already in existence. Okay, let me tell you something. Oh, girl. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, whatever it is that you desire to do, just do it. It's never about you. Okay, one of the fascinating books. Okay, Four Agreements. Okay, take nothing personal because nothing is personal. Okay, when people say stuff and in a book, Four Agreements. Okay, one of the things that it says if someone says, hey, stupid, okay, and you respond and get upset, okay, is it because what the person said or is it because you thought that the person knew you? Okay, okay, or because you thought that you was actually stupid? Okay, all right. Now I remember, jumping off a little bit, but I remember, honey, you know what I've been writing on this book? This book is so good. I love reading this book. It is so good. I love reading this book. Okay, Psycho Cybernetics. Okay, All right. I'm so happy. Listen, one of the things that you have to see is whenever is something that's like trying to prevent you, right? Oftentimes it's the programming trying to prevent you from, doing whatever it is. Honey, still take the action. Okay. All right. Oh, it feels so good. You have to do the thing that you was created to do. Let me just say this again. Science has now confirmed what philosophers, mystics, and other intuitive people have long declared. Every human being has been literally engineered for success by his creator. Every human being has access to a power greater than himself. This means you. As Emerson said, there are no great and no small. If you were engineered for success and happiness, then the old picture of yourself as unworthy of uh, as unworthy of happiness a person who was meant to feel must be ever. Okay? That person that you walking around with your head down and frowning, okay? And you upset at the world, okay? Honey, that is not the real you. The real you is love. Okay? You just got to tap into it and do it. And it starts off with you doing the work on yourself. Okay? Because before you could love anyone else, you have to start home first. You have to start loving yourself. You have to love yourself and accept yourself. Okay? Honey, the downloads be downloading. You got to understand you was created for success and you was created, your gifts and your purpose and passion, everything is, honey, you set up. You already set up, okay? Source set you up for life, okay? You already set up. But you have to ask yourself, are you willing to be seen? Are you willing to be heard? Okay? Are you willing to change that programming? It's never about anyone else. Okay? In the words of my grandmother, one of the things she would say is Sugarfoot. It's never about anyone else, Sugarfoot. It's always and has always been about you doing the work and your purpose and your gift. It has nothing to do with you. And as long as you are like, well, I can't be seen because X, Y, and Z is going, they gonna say this, they gonna say that. Let them say whatever they want to say. They not on the field, okay? In the words of Renee Brown, okay? They in the bleachers. They in the bleachers. They not on the field. And so you're going to allow someone that don't even have the courage in some cases to even show their face on their profile pictures, okay? You're going to allow someone to stop you? Why? Your life, honey, you was created for success. You was created to win, okay? And you know what? Perhaps by you doing the videos and showing up for yourself, perhaps that person who was saying the stuff, you'll be very surprised how things turn out. Because in some cases, they stick around. They stick around. And then they say stuff like, oh, all the stuff that I said, I was one of the ones who used to write all those comments, those mean comments and stuff like that. And I apologize. I really enjoyed your content because it wasn't them. It was the programming. They don't even question like why they write some of the things or why they say some of the things. They just go along with it because they're not thinking. And with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.